Hi, this is Dee Hendricks, and I am here today to tell you about why I love to share doTERRA essential oils. So, several years ago, I suffered with anxiety and panic attacks. I lived in the Washington, D.C. area. I traveled the Beltway and drove everywhere, lived there all my life. I worked for the Department of Defense, and I worked in the Pentagon, and I was in the Pentagon on 9/11. So through the years and after 9/11, became, I started suffering with anxiety and panic attacks. I stopped driving the Beltway and highways, bridges, and tunnels, as well as I stopped flying, which kind of made it hard considering that my mother and my sister lived in Maryland and I was in Virginia, and to get to their house I would have to drive over the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and go on 495, which is the highway here that goes around DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And I really, and then during that time after 9/11, well, I was in center court on 9/11 when the plane hit, and it really affected me. I worked in real estate and facilities, so I had to, I went back to work the very next day, and then I retired in 2013. And once I retired, I felt like my world was getting smaller and smaller because I was home all day. My husband still worked. If I needed to go somewhere on the highway, drive on the highway, I took all the back roads. I didn't take the highway because I would get that panic and anxiety. And it was very frustrating. And when it got so bad that even when my husband was driving the car, that if a tractor trailer or something came up beside us, I would get, make noises or jump or whatever. And so that could have been a problem for him. And so one day I was home looking at just the home, hanging out and looking through Facebook, and I was invited to a Facebook class that for essential oils. And I said, you know what, I have heard about essential oils for years, and I always thought it was so woo-woo. My sister-in-law had used essential oils, and she always recommended them, but I just never got on that train. And so I sat and listened to it, and after listening to it, I immediately bought the Home Essentials kit. The person that introduced me is Diane Sanders, and she is on my team and my team leader. And we became great friends. The first time I smelled essential oils, I was hooked. And since getting involved with doTERRA, I have flown to Europe 3 times. I have flown in the United States, not just with my husband, but I've flown by myself. I started driving the Beltway and the highways, and I found that my go-to oils that helped me out were Balance and Serenity, and they were the most amazing things. And so now I can drive and go anywhere. Not only does it help me emotionally, but it also helps me physically. We don't suffer with those seasonal allergies, seasonal threats that come along. We really haven't had a cold or been sick in a really long time. Several years. I first started using oils in August of 2015, and I feel that if these essential oils could help me the way that they have helped me, that I can't not talk about them and I can't not share them with other people. It's just been one of the best things that I've ever done for myself. And if I can say one thing, if you're on the fence, you have to try and give these oils the chance that they need to help you, because they will help. They help with the pain and the inflammation and everything. So I share because I care, and I want to be proactive and not reactive when it comes to my health. So I hope you'll take this testimonial of mine and get involved and use the oils to help yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys on future case studies or future calls or as part of our team. Thanks.